Lord have mercy. All right, what's up? What's up, you guys? We got a full video to get into. Let's get directly into this video. Let's get into none other than Storm Monroe. Storm Monroe have been on a campaign because he have been interviewing R. Kelly. Technically, it's a conversation, but we're gonna say interview for the sake of this video. Interviewed R. Kelly, got R. Kelly to call him not once but twice. Today, or actually, yes, on yesterday, the Neighborhood Talk posted the exclusive about this conversation on their platform, and it was labeled that, R. Kelly said Lifetime ruined his life. Now, mind you, the controversy in this conversation, I want to read what they wrote on their page. They said R. Kelly is speaking out from behind the wall, is accusing Lifetime of ruining his life. It's no secret that the final chapter of Surviving R. Kelly series is causing the incarcerated singer to receive more backlash. It appears he had enough. During a recorded call, R. Kelly said before the documentary he was minding his business. Kelly claims that if Lifetime had all three witnesses, they should have gone to the police instead of making movies. Now, mind you, the controversy in is they did not tag Storm Monroe. They actually tagged Natasha, another up-and-coming YouTube talent that been in the business for 20 years doing radio. Storm Monroe have reached out to the Neighborhood Talk, and they said, well, should you reach out to Natasha? Natasha told us that it's her exclusive. And he said, no, this is not her exclusive. This is my exclusive. Me personally, I reached out to some people in the Neighborhood Talk, and I told them personally, I said, listen, that is Storm Monroe exclusive. If you listen to the recording, it is Storm Monroe. He said, this is the Storm Show. He had that little clip playing. This is stealing. And if we want, if you want respect in the industry by any of these entities, you must have respect by respecting other content creators. So, okay, you must respect that. All right. So when we reached out and then they still didn't change, and then finally they changed it because Storm threatened to go after them with a copyright strike. And so they changed it and they actually tagged, Storm Monroe's page. But the damage have already been done. It's been up there for hours with Storm not being tagged. Another person, fake YouTube page were tagged. Another person, Natasha, hers was tagged. And let's be clear, Natasha did not get the clicks and views compared to like Storm Monroe. That is a fact. Not throwing shade at her. That's a fact. Did she get the exclusive? That's a fact. Storm exclusive was better. And let me tell you why Storm exclusive was better. Because Storm Monroe actually let the recording play without his commentary. Once Storm released it, because he's such a big YouTuber, other YouTubers like Sean David Way and others, they decided to talk about Storm Monroe exclusive, which in turn drive it and drive the clicks and views. Now, Natasha did get the exclusive first. Who cares who got it first? When you post about the exclusive, you got to credit the right person. It ain't about who got it first. If you take my recording, I don't care if I did it in the 15th person that did this recording, you must credit my stuff. That's not right. That is wrong. In the Neighborhood Talk also have been, criticizing the Shade Room for stealing their tags, for stealing their stories. They have criticized, It's On Site for stealing their stories. So you must live by that principle and say, hey, I'm going to be better, because when we don't get credit, when we get dragged, and when people go through things like that, it's an issue and it's a problem. And this is something that the neighborhood talk have to understand, that you must credit people, because it's, I've learned this, and I talked with some people. They said, when the Shade Room or when the neighborhood talk post their story, they increase in viewership. Some people increase really, really a lot in viewership. So if you're going to increase in viewership, how about you credit the right person, because we depend on that type of promotion when you are doing it to grow your channel, because you're winning by posting about R. Kelly, because you're going to get 11,000 likes. You're going to get 11,000 likes, and you're going to get 2,122 comments. You understand? So you're going to get all of this attention. Okay? So if you're going to get all of this attention, make sure you credit the right one, because the same way you're eating off of this, Storm Monroe needs to eat off of it as well. And this is why Caillou must tell his staff, when you all get recordings, do your work by listening to the recording. And if it's from Storm Monroe's page and they say it's the Storm Show, you must credit Storm. You cannot allow Natasha to DM you and say, well, it's my exclusive. Where did you get the exclusive from? Because obviously you pull the audio, obviously you obviously you put your neighborhood talk on there, so you got it from somewhere. And this is where Caillou have to get his staff in order, because this will make him look like a shady blog, because a lot of the YouTubers promoted the neighborhood talk for free and gave the neighborhood talk all of this clout, where he's able to compete with the big dogs. He's at 1.3 million followers. So you are held to this higher standard. I don't give a damn if you have 500 followers. Credit my work. Okay? Credit my work. And when you go on your channel, most people think Storm Monroe got the exclusive because he's the larger brand. So when you say exclusive, it doesn't mean if somebody else got the exclusive. For your channel, for your brand, this is an exclusive. If R. Kelly come on the show, I'm going to say R. Kelly exclusive interview. I'm going to say exclusive. I don't give a damn if R. Kelly went on 55 other platforms. When he comes to the Wiley Show, that is a Wiley Show exclusive. So I am happy that Storm not only called them out, but threatened them and say, hey, y'all must put some respect on my brand, because I work hard for this commentary. I work hard for these clicks and views. This is what I work hard for. So you must credit me on this. Yeah, I work really, really hard on this. Like, you ain't credit my source? Come on. Get it together. Hold on, let me see. I'm done listening to somebody interview that they doing. I'm making sure they credit me. You gotta credit people's source. Okay? And so you have to credit. Now, what Sean Davy Wade did to Natasha, he lied to that woman. And that woman, this is the thing, you got to be stuck on something, because you can't say I've been in this business for 20 years and you reach out to the neighborhood talk, say, oh my God, you took my exclusive. No, they didn't. If you would have heard Storm Monroe's audio, it was different than Natasha's audio. Like, let's be real right here, right? So for Natasha's who send them the DM, and I don't know if Natasha actually sent the neighborhood talk a DM, but that's what the neighborhood talk communicated with Storm. That is totally two different entities. And in the audio, you hear Storm Monroe say, you hear his audio, and also you hear his music on the exclusive, on the audio. On the audio, you hear that exclusive. And this is where I understand why Nick at Night, I understand why Street TV, every 5 seconds they put, this is the Nick at Night exclusive. The reason why I would not do that, I will put different tags on there where you know it's the Wiley Show exclusive and all of that. I'm not going to be redundant and keep saying this is the Wiley Show exclusive, this is the Wiley Show exclusive, because I want you to be able to hear the tea of what's going on. And I will reach out to these entities and say, hey, you got to credit me, and then I just take some action. But I'm not going to bombard my exclusive by putting my tag 100 million times, because the people is not going to be able to hear what kind of exclusive I got, because they just hear my tag over and over and over and over and over again. And so, but I made sure that I reached out to these entities and let them know. I said, hey, y'all must credit us YouTubers, because it's difficult for us, because you all are not crediting the YouTubers. Now, when y'all credit these TikTok stars, y'all make sure y'all credit these TikTok stars. But when the YouTubers, y'all think y'all can treat us like a stepchild by not supporting us. Okay? Like, come on now. Get it together. Like, out of all things, we are in the business of getting credit. Okay? And I don't care if you don't take me seriously, but if you use my property, if you use my property that I work hard for, you must credit me. I don't care if you don't take me seriously. If you use my ish to make your ish pop, you must credit my channel. You must credit me as well. Okay? And I get it that they don't want the competition with other YouTubers, but you are using somebody else's property for your show, for your blog. So have that same respect to use that. Because I remember when the Neighborhood Talk, another channel came up and they stole all of the Neighborhood Talk information. They stole all of their posts, posted on another Instagram, gained like 10 to almost 20,000 followers. And Kyle was extremely upset. He was like, oh my gosh, these people, they stole my pictures. They stole my tag. They stole everything. Like everything that Neighborhood Talk would post, they will take it and they will post it on their page. I'm sorry. They will remove the Neighborhood Talk logo and they will post their logo. So the writing, the format of it, they will put their logo on there, copy and paste whatever they wrote, put their authors on there. And then Kaya was extremely upset. I remember that page was growing, had 5,000 and went to 20,000. Anything that they wrote, they will put their logo on top of the Neighborhood Talk logo, and they will copy and paste everything that the writer wrote in the post. If you go on the blog, they're posting what they're writing about their particular post. So what they did was they copied and pasted that, put their logo on top of the Neighborhood Talk logo, and put it on their Instagram page, and they were gaining so much traction on Instagram. And Kyle was extremely upset. Kyle was upset. He said, why are y'all using my why are y'all using my content and not crediting me, and you're taking my logo and putting your logo? That's dirty business. So Kyle understand by experience of not getting credit and being done wrong. Kyle also know by experience by getting fired from the Neighborhood Talk and how much damage that did to him mentally, emotionally, and physically. And still get to him to this day. So he understands that this is a dirty game. So you must be the change that you want to see in this business. You can't say, well, they done me dirty, and then you in a position of power, you the CEO, the buck start with you, and y'all taking the exclusive from Storm and not giving Storm Monroe the credit. This have happened not only to Storm. Official King Payne had an exclusive where he witnessed the juror get in the elevator with Tory Lanez. They posted about it, did not give Official King Payne the credit. So you have to be so advocate and advocate for that and to put it out there. And I made sure I got on the phone with Nick at night. I got on the phone with these people. I said, not only are y'all need to go in the chat and say give Official King Payne the credit, y'all must also call it out on y'all individual YouTube pages, because if they do it to King Payne, they will do it to you. She did not do it, but she claimed that she's a friend of Official King Payne. I was the only channel that came out vocally and said, this is Official King Payne exclusive. His quote unquote friend, that been his friend for years, when she did not use her bully pulpit, meaning her massive platform, to make a rally and cry and say, hey, y'all took this exclusive from King Payne. She didn't do it. But yet that's your friend for years. Right. Okay. Okay, but that's your friend. Okay. And so I advocated for that person, because even though that person was shady to me, even though that person dogged me out, I still understood. Let me put that to the side. This is bigger, because I don't like it when people steal from up and coming talent. I don't like when people steal from people, period. Just like we had brother Malcolm and brother Tamar on our show, because in their mind, and I also believe that MTV were stealing their concept of the Real Hot Boys of Hollywood, and they put it into a new show, repackages, rebranded, and put it on MTV. I immediately, well, Michael reached out to me, and I said, oh yes, without a doubt, I own my show. Come on my show. Let me talk about your story on the Wiley Show. 1000%. Come on my show. Let's expose them. Let's blast them. And I made sure we put them on in the first segment. And I rarely do that, putting unknown people to my audience that mainly don't know, but I'm passionate about giving us credit, and I put them in the first thing. Okay. So I had to come up and put it out there. Give me a second. I want to show y'all this. So again, we wish Storm Monroe the best. It wasn't right what the neighborhood talk did. I personally think they need to make a public apology and make a repost and post that and say, we publicly apologize that Storm Monroe had the exclusive so he can get the clout. They didn't change until the post have already been posted for hours and hours and hours. He have lost all of that potential revenue and viewership because they did not credit him correctly. You know what I'm saying? So you have to credit people. I'm gonna say it again. You have to give people their credit. I'm just saying. You can't. It's too late, and then finally it's up there. Then you finally change it. With the 99% of the people have automatically came out and comment about the post, and they didn't. And they weren't talking about story. They were talking about the other lady that you put on there. Like, come on, get it together. Get it together. And I don't like that. Hold on, let me make sure, because I'll be messing up people's names. So I got to make sure I get people's name right. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Okay, let's talk about him now, because I will mess that man's name up. Let's talk about Kai Cenat for a second. Okay. Let's talk about him now. All right, so Kai Cenat is a TikTok. He's on TikTok, but he's mainly streaming guy. Very popular African American man. Kai Cenat is in some major legal trouble because he had a New Year's Eve party in New York, and a woman called him out and said that she was R-word at his New Year's Eve party. I'm going to read her tweet. I did talk to her via email. She declined to come on the show. I told her I'm going to talk about her story on my show, and she wanted to make sure I give key details about it. So I'm going to read what she wrote on Twitter. So Kai Cenat is a streaming person. Now, mind you, he's under hot water because a friend of his allegedly R-word this woman at his New Year's Eve party. All right. So let me read what she wrote on Twitter. On January 1st, 2023, I was R-word at a party by a complete stranger. I was invited to this party by someone I thought to be a friend. I asked for help. It's not going anywhere, so I decided to take it to social media. His name is DJIGUI Sack. And oh my God, if you look at that guy, he looked like he takes punani. Okay, so this is what she made on her page. She said this: one, I was invited by Kai Cenat. When I decided to leave, he told me I'll be safer upstairs since I was drunk and nobody would bother me. However, after I fell asleep, since I thought I was safe due to there being security at Kai confirmation. Two, however, I wasn't safe. DJIGUI Sack walked into my room where I was asleep and brutally R-worded me to the point where I bled. When I woke up to see him still on top of me, I called him out as a R-word. He told me that I was in his bed and that's why he did what he did. Three, I was in shock. I called, text my friend who invited, but I got no answer. I was told by the R-word that he left, which I found out later to be a lie. He told me we can just keep it a secret and pretend nothing happened, but I was already traumatized by then. I'm sorry, that was three. Four, I asked him at least use protection, which he then showed me a dirty condom and said, yes, a skin condom. Now I have to take medication for a month to make sure I don't catch any STDs. As you all know, these condoms only protect you from unwanted pregnancies and not STDs. 5, I spent all day crying and processing what happened to me instead of enjoying my vacation in New York. At nighttime, I had dinner reservations, but I went to the emergency room instead as I was still in pain for what happened to me. 6, I described what the person looked like to my friend, Kai, okay, who had invited me, and he said he didn't know the person. However, after digging for a day and a half, I found the person Instagram that have been friends for years. Okay. 7, it's been 5 days since the incident. I haven't been able to sleep or eat properly. I haven't been able to socialize or go to work. This is all I think about 24/7. I'm not looking for attention. All I want is the justice I deserve. I want to stop him from hurting anybody else. That is what this woman wrote to address the person that violate her at Kai's New Year's Eve, Kai Cenat New Year's Eve party. Okay, Kai Cenat New Year's Eve party with Valley. Now, what got me with Kai Cenat is that it was a text message between this victim and Kai Cenat. Let me scroll down. Let me see if I can find those text messages. Okay. And the victim reached out to Cenat and she said this quote, "This your homie for real, bro. That's why you ain't helped me. That's why you ain't up, go up. You knew what he was doing." Cenat respond, "Yo, WTF. I'm literally getting info as we speak. Are you effing crazy? I knew what was going on?" Question. So Cenat called the lady crazy. And Cenat, it went viral, and immediately it went viral on social media, and everybody had something to say about it. The lady did a R kit, did an R kit on January 2nd, 2023. Did an R kit, okay? With her name, she did an R kit, okay? She released not only that, text messages. And give me a second. She released text messages. She showed Cenat that she was in the hospital. She said this, "Going to be at the hospital all night. Just hit me up whenever you're ready to respond because I'll be up." Cenat responded on that Monday at 9:03 a.m. "I'm just waking up." That's what Cenat said. "Are you good?" The victim said this, "Doing a R kit at the hospital. Can you please help me identify this guy that I sent you a picture of because it's him. Please don't tell him anything. Like, don't tell him I'm at the hospital or anything. I don't want him to have time to make up a story or be on alert in case they need to investigate. It's better he does not know." Okay. On Monday, Cenat sent a picture and he said, is him? Question. Should the picture of this guy that allegedly R-word this woman at his New Year's Eve party. And then a woman responded to Cenat and said, "Yes, that's the guy. Who is that?" "Okay, whatever, Kai." Then Cenat said, "I'm in a meeting. Currently, I'm trying to find out now. Hold on." The alleged victim responded, "No, it's dead A him." And the lady also sent the Instagram page of this alleged R word, okay, of the person that R word her. She responded with this as well to Cenat. She said this, she texted to Cenat. She said, "I found it, and yes, it's him. I'm not slow. I remember me and you have lots of mutuals that can call all vouch for me. I'm not a liar. This type of ish don't even happen to me. Is that this guy you sent to check in on me?" Cenat responded, "No, the guy I sent to check on you checked on you and left. I literally seen it with my eyes. You opened the door halfway and asked if you were good, then came downstairs." The woman responded to Cenat and said, "Okay, well, that's the guy. Okay, well, that's the guy went in after." Okay. Cenat responded, "I'm in the same boat as you. I don't know everyone at the party, so you have to bear with me." The lady responded to Cenat and said, "You're in the same boat as me? I just had to take man medication to make sure he ain't give me no STD. A man who I don't even know and don't find attractive in the slightest. I've been digging through oh, wait, it's going too fast because this is a screen. Hold on. Hold on, let me go back. Let me go back. Okay, hold on. I'm the same boat. You're the one in the same. You're the one in the same boat. I just had to take mad medication. This is her response to Kai Cenat. Mad medication to make sure he doesn't give me no STD. A man who I don't even know, don't find attractive in the slightest. I've been digging through all of your friends' pictures to look for this man. It's taken me the entire day and a half. I had plans in New York for the weekend, and had to stop to do this. You could have made the process a whole lot easier, but you didn't help me. That's your friend, and I know I'm not, so you can defend a R word. I handle this. Kai Cenat responded. What the F are you talking about? The alleged victim responded. I'm so mad right now, you didn't even understand this is it. I didn't deserve this. I didn't do nothing to you guys. Kai Cenat responded. Ain't nobody defending Ish. I just told you. I'm about to find everything out, and that's what I've been doing. The alleged victim responded. Like, why me? Kai Cenat responded to the alleged victim. Why are you sending you guys? See, I don't like that you including, he meant to say including me, but he said this, including into something that I'm trying to figure out. Don't start doing that. WTF. That's what Kai Cenat wrote. The alleged victim responded with this. She sent a screenshot of a picture with the alleged R word in Kai Cenat. And she said this to Kai Cenat, quote, that's your homie. For real, bro. That's why you ain't helping me. That's why you ain't gonna go. That's why you ain't go up. You knew what he was doing. Kai Cenat responded, yo, WTF. I'm literally getting information as we speak. Kai Cenat said this, quote, are you effing crazy? Kai Cenat said this, quote, I know what's going on, question. Jovi, I don't like that at all. All jokes aside, that's not cool. Quote, end quote. Quote, Kai Cenat said this to the alleged victim. That's effed up. The alleged victim responded to Kai Cenat. LOL, I'm the crazy one? The victim in the whole situation? Okay. Kai Cenat responded to the alleged. Hold on. I want to get to that. Child, when she took these screenshots, it's moving too fast. Hold on, I'm going to read that last part. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me go back. Hold on, y'all. Because, child, she took screenshots and it's moving really fast. I have to put it on pause to read it. Come on now. Okay, you just sent me. Okay. I'm the crazy one. This is what she said to Kai Cenat. I'm the crazy. I'm the victim in the whole situation. Okay. Kai Cenat said this, quote, you sent me pictures of the person, and now I'm about to get both sides. I don't know who was who. I don't know who to look for. Now you pull up pics. If you want me to help you, you can't do ish like this. WTF. That's what Kai Cenat have said. The alleged victim responded with this. Quote, I'm not on some cool-ish. I'm like, do you not understand what just happened to me? I'm literally traumatized. You're showing absolutely no sympathy. I have every right to feel and react the way I'm reacting. The alleged victim wrote this, quote, like I'm going to give you details so you know how serious it is. Your friend R-word me. In my A word, she talking about her buttocks. In my A word, too, I've been bleeding ever since. She responded to Kai Cenat and said this, do you understand how embarrassing, how dirty I feel? Quote, She also sent this to Kai Cenat. And you know what he said when I asked him why he did what he did. He said, because I was in his bed. She sent another text to Kai Cenat. That's the reason why he R-worded me, because I was asleep in his effing bed. That is his stupid A excuse. The alleged victim wrote this to Kai Cenat. I don't sleep around. And to be honest, if I wanted to have sex, I would have slept with you or some ish. Okay, this is what she wrote to Kai Cenat. I'm gonna read that again. She said this: I didn't sleep around, to be honest. If I wanted to have sex, I would have slept with you or some ish. I don't know who this man is. This is a complete stranger to me. Since I don't think you understand that I was R-word, this is not something that was consented. I didn't want him. I never flirted. I don't do ish to deserve this, but sleep. That's all I did. Okay? And there was something else she texted. I want to get to that last text message. Come on. Okay, I can't read that because I'm moving too fast. So she reached out to Kai Cenat. The public have turned against Kai Cenat and said that he is guilty. Let me give my breakdown of this case. Number one, Kai Cenat should have told that woman she was drunk. He should have made sure she was safe. When you're having these parties, you are in charge of your guests. The same thing when I go to Vegas and I have subscribers that come in, I'm responsible for the guests, because if anything go down, it's going to come back to me. So I got to make sure everybody is safe. If we all drink it, we all get in Ubers, we all make sure we get into our hotels room safely. In this particular case, it's a party. This woman is drunk. So you have to make sure she get out there safely, because you are in charge, you are the celebrity, so it will blow back on you. The problem with Kai Cenat is he should have continued to instruct the victim. Sis, I understand. Let's go to the police. Kai Cenat should have called the police. It should have been police, police, police. When you are dealing with someone that was R-word, to protect yourself, police, police, police. I'm going to call the police. I'm going to give the police these text messages. I'm going to communicate with the police, police, police. And I'm going to tell the woman, police, police, police. Get the police involved and all of that. I'm going to do that and not continue to go to text her back. The main thing on my mind, I'm going to call the police. I know you're in the hospital. Since it happened at my property, I'm going to call the police and say one of my guests, my friends, have been R-word by somebody here. To protect myself, I want to communicate with the investigation. That would have kind of saved Kai Cenat in this particular instance. I can't really come hard on Kai Cenat because this is a 21-year-old. I believe he's 21 years old. He is young. He's really, really young. So a mature person would have done this. He's young. He's 21 years old, popular kid, 21. He's a grown man, but he's not really that mature at 21 years old, because the way how he handled the situation, he didn't handle it properly. He didn't have no experience of dealing with somebody that is an R-word, no experience at all. Now to this victim, and this is the hard truth, and I tell my sister this all the time: stop getting drunk at these parties. When you get drunk at these parties, you're putting yourself at risk. You're already at risk. Once you're around men, you already a piece of meat and people want to prey upon that. But once you get drunk, your chances of getting preyed upon goes up 1,000%. Stop getting that drunk. Stop getting that drunk. because you are putting yourself in a dangerous situation because when you get drunk, you want to go to sleep. It is somebody in that party with a spirit of, I'm going to take advantage and take this woman, take advantage of her. Now, the man that allegedly did it, by his look alone, he couldn't pull this woman. He's extremely not attractive. And let me see if I can pull the picture up of the man that allegedly R-word. Let me see if I can pull his picture up so you all can see this man. Let me see if it's a good picture. See, his head is down. I need a picture. If somebody can find a picture of the one that allegedly did it to her, send it to me because I want to. I saw a picture, but it was on somebody's YouTube channel. Oh my gosh. But anyway, the guy was extremely unattractive. Extremely. If somebody can find his picture, because I'm on her Twitter, I can't. His head is down, but I saw it on somebody's YouTube channel where you seen the man face. You seen his face. Because he took his page, he locked his page. His Instagram is RCHY_I_JIGGY. So he looks horrible. And so his fans, because Kai came out, he said, don't harass her. So I went on her page. The comments, they harassed her. She posted an Instagram. She have on her Instagram, she have a header where she's getting kind of choked. People are saying, you didn't get R-word. You like that aggressiveness. Look how you're dressed. It is your fault. Your fault for this. You did. They're threatening her. They're posting all of this negative attention. What Kai Cenat should have done, he should have immediately got the police involved. And when you have these parties with alcohol, you are responsible for what goes on in your house. You may not be responsible criminally, and that you could be responsible in a civil suit, but you're responsible. So you have to be careful who you invite in your home, especially when you got women. I don't want to be drunk. I want to make sure what's going on, because when I went to Vegas, I'm 99.9% of the people that came and saw me in Vegas were women. Only one guy came and see me, and I'm the only guy. So I made sure we had one of the women that came and view us at Vegas. She didn't stay at the hotel with us. She stayed somewhere else, and I didn't like that. But I immediately kept calling. Did you get in your hotel safe? Are you good? Are you safe? Are you good? I didn't go there getting extremely drunk. And they're like, no, I have to make sure I'm watchful. I have to make sure what's going on, because if something goes wrong, it's going to come back to me. It's going to come back to me. I have the brand. It's going to come back to me. I'm responsible of what goes on. So I said, hey, I'm making sure she was safe, make sure she was good, make sure everybody got to the hotel room safe, because again, I'm responsible. These women are coming to see me, and anything goes wrong, I'm somewhat responsible. Even if I don't get arrested criminally, I still would take responsibility because I'm the face of they're coming to see me. So I have to make sure everything was done correctly. So with this young man, and I'm in my 30s, so my mindset, I'm more mature. I know not to get extremely drunk and just get drunk, and I don't even, oh man, I gotta fall asleep in the parking lot. No, I'm not that type of person. But he's 21 years old, so he's a baby in this. And so this happened in New York, according to what she said. It was a New Year's party in New York. I do feel sorry for the victim. I don't feel sorry for Kai Cenat, because again, he's gonna get through this. He's still popular. He not canceled. He didn't lose any deal. He may lose a deal. He may lose a deal. He may not lose a deal, because this was I think she's a very attractive woman, but she don't deserve to be R-word. I don't care if she was in that room butt naked sleep. She's not in a position to give consent. You can't go in the room and force yourself on her. You can't do that. And he was so dumb. He's not a smart R-word because he didn't even use no condom. So his DNA is on her DNA. And I sent her in an email, I said the best thing that you should do is not talk about this, because you don't want to hurt your chances in this case. The thing for Cenat, what he have to do is not talk about it. Let your lawyer sign it because this is a serious situation. Don't respond to it. Continue to do your content. Let your lawyers, let your crisis team handle it. Once you reach, this will not be a story, and she will not even be there. Only reason why, because Kai Cenat is a popular streaming guy. He's real popular. He making a lot of money, right? So you become a target. You have to be careful on the things you do. You cannot have parties because whatever happened in your house, you're responsible. You are responsible. You're responsible. Whatever happened in your home, somebody get our word, it can blow back on you. And so what he should have said was get in the police, cooperate with the police, make a statement and say, hey, you guys, incident took place in my home. The authorities is investigating this matter. That should have been your statement. Shouldn't have been responding to this. When she texts you, it said the police, I already communicated with the police. I've already communicated and worked with the investigation because you know who that person, can't deny it, but you know who that person is. And so you took pictures with that person. You got to be very cautious of that. So I don't know if they were really close, but they took some pictures with each other. So we're going to keep you updated about this case. And we and this is a teachable moment, especially for women, that you all are a target. Please do not get extremely drunk at these parties. Don't do it because you're putting yourself at risk. Give me a sec. I think somebody sent me the picture of the. Okay, they did. Thank you. So, oh my gosh, they sent a picture of him. Give me a second. So let me do something real quick because I want to remove something really quickly so y'all can get a good picture of him. There we go. Somebody sent me this. I want y'all to see this person that allegedly, our word of Jovi. The name of the alleged victim is Jovi, Jovi. Okay. So let me show y'all the picture. He had his page public, but by the time I jumped on the story, it was private. The person sent it to me, and I wanted to all my producers, when y'all have stories like that, immediately call me. Those type of stories, if you send me a text, you call me because that's a hot button issue. So I do think out for all that. And now, okay, thank you. Kai did say that he knew this person for years. He traveled with the person. He did admit that he known that person. So to protect himself, I think he should have not done that video until he consulted with a PR crisis team and consulted with his lawyers. And don't try, because I understand that you're trying to change public opinion, but you should have had your ducks in a row and then communicate with that alleged victim the way that you did, because in her mind, she felt as though that you threw her to the wolves and you did not have her back. And then when I came to you, you wasn't really, communicating with me like you supposed to communicate with me and to help me in this particular situation. So I hope the police get involved. So let me see. Let me let y'all see the way of it. And so again, I'm not coming at Kai in a negative way saying he needs to be canceled. He just needs to learn from this mistake. I'm not gonna say he should be canceled. So this is the guy that allegedly R-word the woman. This the guy. Allegedly that R-word the woman at Kai Cenat house. This the guy. Okay? This is the guy. And the woman is extremely attractive. That's the guy. So she said she knew it was him, and she said that's the guy. So we tried to reach out to him to get a statement for him, but he, page is locked. So so that was the guy. So we will keep y'all updated on here. I'm gonna drop the link really quickly. If anybody want to say something really quickly, I didn't want to make this a long, lengthy live because I didn't want to make that a long, lengthy live. That's a face you will not forget. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I didn't want to make this like a long, lengthy live, but I did want to come as 500 plus million viewers here. So if anybody want to give their advice about Mr. Kai or his friend or the victim or the R word, allegedly R word, you want to give your statements on this. And I did this topic and I couldn't rest. I said I was sleeping. I said I gotta talk about this story. And anytime something disturbed me in my sleep, I said I have to go live. I was planning on going live, earlier and talk about the story, but I didn't. It was very disturbing for me when I read the text, and I said, okay, I have to do this story, and I said I'm doing it right now. Okay, we did not reach out to Kai. We didn't reach out to them. Tommy,
Hey, Wiley.
hey,
Listen, I think this is just very unfortunate. Very unfortunate because Kai, to me, he was trying to cover, to me, that he was trying to cover it up, to be honest with you, for his reputation. Because he lied and said that he didn't know. He's known this man since high school. He's known this man for years. And he straight out lied to her, acting like he didn't know who he was. That's the first red flag. Then the second red flag is that you barely know this girl. You, according to him, he barely knew this girl since December of 2022, which is not even a month ago. And that he took, and that you, how do you allow a woman that you barely know into a room instead of getting? I'm not going to allow no person that I barely know into any of my rooms, point blank, period, regardless of the situation. He should have just got her an Uber like the other girl did. He saw the other girl get it because she had a friend with her, and they both, and the first and her friend used an Uber to get home, and he should have just done the same for her. That's the second red flag. Then the third red flag is that he, according to the victim, and Kai kind of confirmed. I don't know if he confirmed this, but according to the victim, that he personally took her took her to her room to sleep, and according to the victim, that the guy that R-word her said that, oh, you were in my room, so I thought you wanted it. If it turns out to be true that Kai took her to the perpetrator's room, it's just not going to be a good look for him. And I can definitely see a lawsuit coming. Like, that is just very bad. And he should have never, and this is my problem with Kai, he should have never made that video. I agree with you because it was giving damage control. He was so more focused, and it was giving more focused on his reputation, trying to protect his reputation instead of the victim. He was so insensitive. He barely paid no paid any mind to her. He was more focused on, oh, how can this dad? I'm in the same boat as everyone else. I don't know what's going on, which was the lie because he knew exactly who that person was, and he refused to give up that information. That's why, and he needs to understand, when you do certain things in certain ways, everyone's gonna look at you with a side eye, and he can't be mad at that. He handled this very wrong. I don't understand why he couldn't just give up the name. It, he could have been look out like a supporter in all of this, but at the end of the day, that I believe her, and that woman needs to get justice, and that's like I said. Why? Thank you.
okay. So we talking about Kai friend allegedly R-wording somebody at his Kai's party, and we're talking about that case. So I dropped the link. We got a couple people backstage. Let's go to you. Hello, welcome to the Wiley Show.
Hi. Hi, how are you doing?
Doing great.
Good. I just want to talk about the Kai situation. Um, I actually saw some other interviews that she did. She did an interview on Discord, and she talked with one of the guys on Discord about the situation. It's something that kind of made me go, and make my head, slip to the side a little bit. Is that she said that she had a friend that went with her to the party, and when it was time to go, she called the Uber, and the friend got in the Uber.
Mm-hmm. You said a friend got in an Uber. I'm sorry, you cut out. You there, ma'am? I want to make sure. Can y'all hear her? Ma'am?
I'm here.
You said she got in an Uber. Go ahead. You said she did a Discord. She got in an Uber. She had a friend.
Through her phone. She ordered the Uber through her phone, and her friend got in the Uber. She said she went back to say bye to Kai. Mind you, this is the first time they're meeting in person, so they don't know each other outside of social media. This is the first time they're meeting in person, and she says her friend left her in the Uber.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like weird. That just kind of make me go, what's going on there? And then
So,
she says she
what you
decides
said
to,
is she said her friend. I want to make sure I understand you. She said who ordered the Uber?
the victim.
Okay, the victim said she ordered the Uber, and what happened?
And her friend went to the Uber. They got the Uber, and she said she went back to go say bye to Kai and told him that she's leaving. And then she went outside and she noticed her friend had left her in the Uber that she ordered.
Okay.
And then she said she went back inside and told Kai, "Oh, they left me. I don't know." And he was like, "Okay, well, I guess you could go upstairs, go lay down or whatever. You're drunk. You could go lay down." And she went in the room and lay down. Now, this is me. I'm 20, about to be 27 in March. Me as a woman, I would never go in nobody's house or Airbnb and go lay down in a room. I'll go sit on the couch where I can be seen at all times. I'm not going in nobody's room to lay down in nobody's bed.
And
So it's kind of weird.
but if you are and another thing, two major mistakes, I wouldn't have done it, but I've also not gonna go and get drunk in a stranger's house.
No, you never get too lit.
Especially as a woman, and
Right.
you are putting yourself in danger. Just like the Jessica Reed was underage, and they introduced alcohol, and they put something in her alcohol, and she became a victim. So you have to be very cautious of those things. I don't know how old the young woman is, but that's a very poor decision. But I also have to say that's a very poor decision. But I don't care if she was sloppy drunk, butt naked.
Nope.
That does not.
She doesn't deserve that. She doesn't deserve that at all.
To be R word. And
no.
The problem with a lot of people that was in her DM, they would say, "Well, look how you dress." I don't care how she dressed.
Has nothing to do with it.
That does not give you the right to get on top of her and take advantage of her without her consent. That does not give you the right.
Yes, but I do want to say, women, do not get too lit in front of mixed company. You have to be able to be on your P's and Q's at all time, and you can't be on your P's and Q's at all time with alcohol, too much liquor in your system. You have to go lay down. You have to be on your P's and Q's. And then the thing too, I do see where we could say Kai is wrong in the situation because he didn't give her the name. But honestly, she really didn't need Kai to give her the name, because all she needed, she found his Instagram account. The police can do the rest of the work. They find people with less information than that. So she didn't need Kai to give her anything. The police could have given her everything she needed to know from just that Instagram account.
Mm-hmm. All right. And we will see how this is going to play out. Do you think, I want to ask you as a woman, do you think that you will start watching Kai's content, or you think he should be canceled?
No, because people make mistakes and they're young, and yes, this was a mistake on his part for not giving her the name, but this is a situation where he can grow and mature and learn how to make better decisions in situations.
Absolutely. Thank you, man. I think this is your first time calling into the show, correct?
Yeah, yes. I just started watching like maybe two or 3 weeks ago.
Well, thank you. Hopefully you subscribe. Thank you so very much.
No problem. Thank you.
All right. Okay, so we got somebody else backstage. Zayda, you there?
Hey, Wiley. Okay. Hey, Wiley. This is such an amazing, incredible episode. I give you props. I think the major title of this episode should be credit and why credit is so important. Okay, you need credit cards. Okay, they check your credit. Um, there's this America is literally based off credit, and if you don't got credit, you don't have no type of reliability or asset towards your name. And so I think credit is very important. But let's get into these topics. The fact is, the neighborhood talk stealing or allegedly stealing the footage from Storm Monroe is disturbing to me. I feel like Kyle, you need to do better in that regards, because the thing is, people, want credit, and I think people do deserve to have credit whenever they get the exclusives and have their name heard. And so the fact is, if neighborhood talks over here taking credit for something that they didn't get and they didn't give credit to Storm Monroe, I think that's very wrong. I told you that Storm Monroe is boring at times, and sometimes if he falls flat, and so maybe the neighborhood talk took the footage which is the audio of the R. Kelly situation, and didn't give him a credit because Storm Monroe is kind of boring. But do I think that he deserves credit for him putting it out? Absolutely, and that's something that I think that Kyle should definitely look forward to his team. Just how you got the check mark put on your name by Jason Lee, and Jason Lee gave you credit, or credit was given, that same respect is due to Storm Monroe in that regards. Now, Wiley, I'm just catching up on all your videos, and so I've seen the last two recently. But since we're bringing up credit, I will give an example. Wiley, you mentioned the text message that I sent to the employee, and you gave credit. You gave credit to me, and I appreciate that. It was really funny. I just watched it, but credit is due in that regards, and so I think that even with you, I see that you're crediting people in the sources. I think that's fantastic. It's actually great. It gives more exposure to the people who are trying to come up in this game, and so it is what it is. And I wanted to talk about my last thing I want to say is that all I did, Wiley, was send the video. Okay, I sent the video to the employee. Whether she wanted to respond or not, that was on her to respond. So I like the response. Why? The only thing I didn't like is that you say I was Jason Lee's. I forgot what you said. You said I like Jason Lee.
Mm-hmm.
You said that I like Jason Lee. I forgot what you had said, but no, I do not like Jason Lee at all. What Jason Lee is to me is a strategic enemy. Okay, and one thing I learned about Jason Lee is that you have to build strategic enemies. And so for me, it's not about me liking him, because I don't, but I do use him in that way, in that regards. But with that being said, he's nothing more to me than a strategic enemy. If we can't be friends, I am a Diary of a Mad Black Man. And so at the end of the day, either we're gonna make up or not. I want to be like Helen and sit Jason Lee down that chair and just roll him to the tub, okay, like Helen did, and just tell Jason Lee stop making those bubbles. But no, I'm just saying, like, in that regards, no. But am I smart about it? Yes, absolutely. But that's all I gotta say. Wally, thank you so much for having me on your show.
All right, thank you. So I want to say I reached out to Kai in this particular episode. I did reach out to him and say that we are talking about this case, very strong case, very strong allegations. I definitely are praying for the victim. My mind is on the victim, putting myself in the victim's shoes. The victim have to yet deal with this. Not only deal with this, when you come out publicly, the public humiliation come out as well. So when you say that someone R-word you and it's connected to a popular black, is connected some way associated to a popular black man, immediately a lot of people will come out and drag the victim. So again, I don't think we should drag Kai in this. I don't think he should be dragged because he did not R-word this woman. The person that did it allegedly is this young man right here. He should be dragged. He should be dragged all over social media, and he should be investigated as well. It was really, really sad. I don't think that this victim made up this case. I don't think she did. I believe that she was really violated, and I believe she wanted Kai, to give her information to help her in her own investigation so she could be as somewhat at peace. Being our word have to be a very traumatic experience. It's embarrassing because a lot of women, unfortunately, have to open themselves up to investigators, and they don't believe it. And then when you come out publicly and say that this happened to me, I was R word, you have to yet deal with R word apologists, R word defenders. You have to deal with those type of people that will come out to this situation. And mind you, Kai have came out and did say he know the person. He went to school with the person. They friends with the person, and now we are yet dealing with this. So whether you all believe it or not, I'm bringing you all, bringing this story to you all, bringing it to you all personally, so you all can give your own understanding about it. I am, praying for the victim, that the victim do get justice. Also for Kai, I hope he learned from this and not to have any New Year's Eve parties with alcohol, because anything that happened in that house, it will fall back on you. Also, Kai had an event that he was going to have. He have now canceled that event. He was supposed to have something tomorrow. And hold on, when was this event supposed to happen? It was supposed to happen at 3:00, and he was supposed to have a meetup, and he actually canceled the meetup. So he's feeling the pressure of being dragged in these streets, and he definitely canceled the meeting as well. So that's what people is talking about. He's 21 years old, and he's so popular. He's successful. He's making a lot of money, and he's becoming a target. So this is what's going on out here in the social media streets. People are definitely saying it in the social media streets. It's definitely coming out here. If you go to Jovi's, to her Instagram page, and you just read the comments, if she did not make the comments private, let me see if I can find it. Her page. Let me see. Okay. I don't see if she made the comments private. Okay. Y'all got no cheer. Kai told y'all not to go harass this lady. Kai should be hella disappointed in his fan base. The fact that this woman possibly went through the most traumatic experience in her life, y'all talking to her like this is insane. You're allowing the love y'all have for Kai to disregard everything. Crazy sign. What the actual F is wrong with half of you all in the comments? No, what if this shows her body off? In no shape or form, is that any instance for sexual harassment? So people are going, they say, you dress like this, you deserve it. People are going it about her body, saying that she wanted this. She's just making this up because she wanted to be with Kyle. Kyle refused her, and she slept with the friend, and now she's trying to take down Kyle. So Kai, that's what they're saying in the comments, and they're dragging her on Instagram, and they sent a whole bunch of stuff on her Instagram page, and they're commenting on there, and they're aggressive in the comments. Again, I'm not a fan of Kai. I'm not a fan of him because I haven't watched his content. So it ran across my desk due to these allegations, and that's how he came on my radar, because I'm not a person that watch a lot of streaming, like on what is the streaming Twitch. I'm not a Twitch type of person, so I didn't know that that he existed. He's on my radar now because of this situation. And also I had a time to watch his response video. I didn't really like it. I think he was trying to clear his name, and he just put himself in more problems with it. So again, we are praying for the situation. Didn't watch the episode with Krishan Rock. I didn't see any of that. I didn't see any of that at all. It just ran across my desk. We are definitely praying for the victim. Hopefully the victim get justice. Hopefully the victim get justice. And people are accusing him, are setting that woman up. I don't believe he set her up. I believe he did a good duty trying to say you can sleep in a room, but you put that lady at risk because somebody took advantage of that, went into the room and took advantage of that woman. So, of course, this is an open investigation, and hopefully the NYPD gets involved and investigate this case. Obviously, is involved because she took a arcade, and hopefully they don't push this under the rug when it came to under the rug. So we definitely are going to keep y'all updated in this place. Really sad, man. I'm really looking at this case and I'm saying this is not good at all. Okay. Thank you so very much for the support. And really sad. I care about this. Um, and I will keep y'all updated about it. It's so sad that this happened. And Kai, he's young. He's 21 years old, and he just made a terrible, terrible mistake. And we're going to keep y'all updated on this case. Thank you all so very much for tuning in to this episode. I heard about this story. This story was given to me personally from a couple of people. And once I've done my research, I was over it. I do believe he made a dumb mistake. He should have made sure to say, hey, you get an Uber, get an Uber and go home. But then you also got to be conscious on how much liquor you give to people and don't have these parties because you are technically bear some responsibilities in this place. So you got to be very careful when you have these parties, especially when they're young and you have these parties. In this way, you got to be very, very careful, man, when you have these parties because you are responsible for what goes on in your house. You can bear some responsibilities, and he's dealing with a blunt of that. And then everybody want to take Kai down. A lot of people want to take him down because he's popular. Once you reach popularity and you're reaching millions of streams and you're getting all these followers from across the world, you become a target, especially when you're black. When you come a target. But I want to say shout out to some of the white YouTubers that have Kyle back and had his back out of all, had the man back and did support him. Hello, okay, had his man back. So you have to be very cautious with that because you become a target. The higher you go up, the more target you become. One day I will be accumulating 90 million per views per video. You become a target. You're not not a regular Joe anymore. And it's just really, really sad that Kai is have to deal with this, but it's an extremely sad for the victim have to be victimized, and then you get re-victimized on your Twitter, Instagram page. They're going at it and they're saying all type of stuff when it comes to stuff like that. Give me a second. The number is 972-674-9462. 972-674-9462. Someone just called me, but you called in private. So I'm going to put the number in here. If you are calling in, I'm going to put the number in here. No, I didn't put the number in that wrong, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. 972-674. 9462. There we go. I typed it in wrong. Okay. Hey, you live on the Wiley Show. Hello? Hold on, let me put you on speaker. Can you say something now?
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
Can you hear me good now?
I can hear you now, yes.
Yes. Well, I hate that this happened to this young woman. That is so sad that she was victimized in that way. God, may the good Lord help her through this, and may she get the justice that she deserves. I also like to say this too. For young women, please, when you go to these parties, go please know who your friends are. I mean, if these are people you just, associates with, may not be the people for you to go party with. Try to go with some, other friends that are really your friends, and stick together, stay together, and look out for each other. And when you all leave together. No one separates from anybody, leaves anybody alone. Watch out for each other's drinks. And, like you said, Wiley, it is good not to get intoxicated at these parties. I mean, you don't know these people. You can't trust things that way. And if you never have known this person, hey, don't go sleeping anywhere in any room by yourself at any part of their home. You don't have no idea. I don't care if they have security. Leave there, get an Uber, go back with your friends, and go to a safe place. I mean, you can't expect for other people to look out for you. It is so crazy that she's the one that called the Uber, allegedly, and then it leaves with the friend, but not with her. And that is it's just sad, because then this happens. And, and with this guy being so young, he probably did respond because he doesn't know any better. He's just really, at 27 years old, he's not even thinking straight, nor probably can he handle all the fame that he has. And this is a hard lesson to learn. But like I said, I hope she gets the justice that she deserves. And I hope this is a teachable moment for all of us, especially young women.
Absolutely. Thank you so very much for calling in and giving your response on that. Let this be a teachable moment. Thank you, man. All right.
You are. And Wally, can I ask you another question? Do you think you're going to ever do a story about this? I don't know how people would be interested, but about this thing of Meghan and Prince William and their whole thing about going to social media. There's a lot of controversy.
All right. We ain't definitely get into that. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I just thought maybe it's a possible topic. That's all of that.
Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, I gotta get y'all off when y'all try to change the subject, because y'all will try to change the subject in a quick moment. Stick on the subject. Any ideas, send an email, send a DM, because y'all will change a subject in a second. Because clearly we talk about justice for Jovi. Talking about Brother Kai here. Because they will try to change the subject in a quick second. Hi, we're going to the Wiley Show.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
I wanted to say I agree with the last caller. She kind of hit all the points that I wanted to say. These young girls have to be very, very careful out here, thinking that because you see somebody on social media that they're your friend. And from what I understand, because I had saw the story when it kind of broke, and I don't know, it seems like the young man, Kai, he was caught off guard by the whole allegation. And he did say he consulted a lawyer before he made his statement. However, the statement did come across a little insensitive, because it was more about him than the victim, even though he did say on more than one time, he doesn't agree with that, and he was definitely going to separate himself from both parties until this is resolved. I think the young lady was maybe looking for some more support from him. And the reason how she got the other young man who did that to her, his information, is Kai did send her his friend's information, which is how she got it. So, it's a terrible situation. It's terrible for the young man, Kai, and the young girl, especially her. And I just, like I said, what I'm glad that she did do is she went to the doctor. She didn't just jump on social media and say anything. She actually went to the emergency room and she filed a report, which is what she should have done. She did everything she could have done at that time when that happened. So now it's time for law enforcement to take over and do some real serious investigation. And if it turns out to be true, and I'm not saying she's lying, I'm just saying that, after the police do a thorough investigation, that young man should be locked up, because there's no way that at 21 or however old he is, He didn't know that he was sneaking into somebody's room to sexually assault them, and he thought that was going to be okay. I don't know. That means to me he's a predator, and if he did it once, he can do it again. So I'm glad you covered this story. Thank you, Wiley.
Thank you so very much. Okay. We had people calling in, giving their thoughts. We had another person called in. Okay, I guess that was a young lady that called in. All right, let me make sure I got everybody that called in. I would post a number again if give me a second, or I'll post a number one more time. All right. Okay. Thank you all so very much for tuning in to this episode. And so now I'm now interested in following Kai, because I'm interested. So I see he's connected with a lot of celebrities. Go on his Twitch. Krishan, I just looked at my phone. She was on his Twitch. So I watch, I'm just seeing a lot of stuff. He become very, very popular with this. And now he have these allegations attached to his name. And, it's really, really something. And that is how that goes. And we will keep you all updated on this case. And whatever information I get regarding this case, we definitely will keep you all updated on this case. We broke it in this sector because in this sector, a lot of people didn't play it, and also I will send you all the link so you all can play the live that he did. Actually, y'all don't have to send you the link; just type in his name, and you're gonna see him. Type in his name, and you will see it, and the video that he did. And so if you want to follow and read the victim's tweet, you can go to her Twitter account. If you want to read her tweets, her Twitter is JOVI. Let me go to it again. I'm sorry. The JOVIPENA at THEJOVIPENA. And I'm definitely going to drop her Twitter on in the chat. So if you want to read those tweets, you can read those tweets on her Twitter. Okay. And we will keep you all updated. Okay. Actually, and Kai actually had Ice Spice on his show. Yeah, he had Ice Spice on his show. He had a lot of people. So but I didn't know who he was. So sad. So we broke the story here on YouTube. Y'all heard it here first. Most of y'all heard it here first. And thank y'all so very much for giving us time to handle this story. If you want me to talk about another story that is in the news or not in the news, you can always email me at wileyshow@gmail.com. 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 I'm going to say it one more time to the people in the back. wileyshow@gmail.com. Also, if another way you communicate for people that do not know how to send emails, you can always text me at 972-674-9462. You can text me 972-674-9462. Thank you so very much for the support. Y'all heard it here first on the Wiley Show. Also, if you want to donate to the show, you can also send checks and money orders to the P.O. Box 701122, Dallas, Texas 75370. Our Cash App is $Marquise Wiley 28. Thank you all so very much. You can follow us on Twitter at Wiley Show, WILEYSHOW. Thank you so very much. We will see y'all in the next episode. Good night. Because I know I'm going to make this video long. I want y'all to get straight to the point. And I need y'all to watch this video. Leave a comment. Let me know in the comments, how do you feel about this video? Leave a comment. And also, we still doing auditions for Two Man and a Lady. We're going to extend it until we find the right lady for the show. Because, again, we put a vote out for Miss Barbara, and it's literally a split decision. But again, if you a lady or a man, if you want to audition, hit the link and you must come on camera. I am not doing people on thumbnails. I'm not doing people on thumbnails. I'm not doing people on thumbnails. You must be able to come on camera. Okay. Again, I am not letting people do anything on thumbnails. So if you are going to we're still having auditions, and right now, who's leading it right now is Miss Barbara, because Miss Barbara have hit the link not once, not twice, a couple of times. Miss Barbara had hit the link, so Miss Barbara is definitely on the top of the list because she auditioned not once, not twice, not three times. She have constantly came on the show. Whether you agree with her stance or not, she have the power in coming on the show by showing herself to the public, and I give her all the respect that is deserving, because Miss Barbara definitely came on the show multiple times, and we support that Miss Barbara have came on the show. I appreciate that she came on the show, and whether she be on the show or not, she will always be invited to come on to the show because she come on camera. So we appreciate that when it comes to stuff like that. Again, if you want to see me more on YouTube, you have to go on YouTube and leave a comment. We do YouTube shorts. We got another video on recording, releasing YouTube shorts, because some of y'all in the business don't like the long form videos. Y'all like the shorts. So we have a lot of 60-second clips that we are releasing in YouTube shorts. YouTube just released their policy that in mid-January and February, they are allowing for original content to get paid on YouTube shorts. So that's like another source of income on YouTube shorts. And so when we release YouTube shorts, we're releasing it via Instagram, we release it via TikTok. So any YouTube short we release, it will be on all platforms. And those YouTube shorts are 60 seconds or less. 60 seconds or less. So if you have any idea for my YouTube shorts or something that's short, sweet, to the point, you can always email me. But we have one of the YouTube shorts that did really good in the views when I say a woman must stand up when a man walk into a room. That was very controversial, but it got the girls talking. So that is the future of our YouTube shorts, where I won't do a long video about it. YouTube shorts are that type of show. So, and also YouTube shorts, it will introduce our audience, say, okay, Wiley posts his YouTube shorts. I'm a fan of his shorts. Let me see what else he's doing. So that's how you get to grow your platform. So all of the new YouTube people that's on YouTube shorts, they're going to pay us for YouTube shorts starting in mid-January. So right now, the best thing is to start releasing YouTube shorts. And so you can definitely get it, because YouTube shorts, like short videos, are a big chunk of the future of streaming. Like streaming videos are good, and YouTube shorts is definitely coming up. It's one of the major trends right now in social media right now, those YouTube shorts when it comes to stuff like that. And they definitely are another trend on YouTube. I want to say this. Give me a second. I want to post something. We finally was able to get this on our channel. Let me see if it will let me post it. Give me a second. We have been nominated for 2 awards, but we've been nominated for YouTube of the Year, and we nominated for something else as well. That award show will be April the 30th, but voting is going to start in February. So again, we have been nominated for a Boss Babe Awards. If you want us to win, we're going to put the information out. I think the voting start in February. They released who been nominated, and so we definitely been nominated for 2 awards, and we want to win both of them. All right. And how we gonna win? Y'all gotta vote. It's about 500 of y'all in there. Shout out to us that we have been nominated for an award. I will be in Atlanta on April the 30th, 2023. I will definitely be in Atlanta on April the 30th. We have been nominated for an award, and this is our second time ever being nominated as an award. So thank you so very much. I want to say thank you to Boss Babe, to the committee for nominating us for an award, and I thank them so very much. And once we get the voting link, we will definitely post it to y'all. We will campaign very heavy because I do understand that a lot of people didn't even know we were nominated, and so I'm putting it out there early that I've been nominated and want to help us to win. You must vote, 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 vote. Thank you so very much for that way. And I will continue to remind you all that we have been nominated, and the award show will take place on April the 30th. I do want some of the Wiley Show supporters in the building. So once I get the information and the ticket prices and stuff like that, I do want at least a lot of the Wiley Show supporters in the building. Again, we have been nominated, and if you want to vote for us, I will make sure to post that information on the channel. So we're going to post it on Instagram. We're going to post it on TikTok. We're going to post it on YouTube Shorts. We're going to post it on all type of stuff. The show where you said, okay, thank you. So yes, I'm not going to sleep because I gotta do some YouTube. I gotta do a YouTube Shorts and posting on my TikTok because it's an idea on my mind, and I'm not gonna sleep on it. I want to post it. Okay. Oh my God, why didn't you host an award show? Give out awards. You said this is your year. You want to rebrand and work on your image with your peers and get unblocked. People love. Oh yeah, actually. So I'm not hosting the award show. I was nominated, and so that is what it is. I've been nominated for that, and so once I get the information, I will let the audience know about it. I think Dova Queen is going to be my date for that. So I'm going to be excited. You know, this is the year. This is our year. We had an amazing fourth quarter last year. Amazing new year. I was getting emails from people that were saying, Wiley, my favorite content creators are not going live. I need my Wiley Show fix. I'm going to tell you, once YouTubers start getting 200,000-300,000 in viewership, they're not going to go live every single day. They're just not, because they're making a lot of money. So appreciate the YouTubers that are going live every day, or at least 95% of the time a week, because a lot of people that are making good money, they're not going live every day because they're making good money. So appreciate the shows that that go live every day, because that's not going to always last every single day. Because if you're starting accumulating a lot of money, you don't need to go live every single day. All right. So thank you so very much. And if you all want to attend this award show again, I want to say that again because someone sent me an email. They said, Wiley, I'm not going to say the person's name because people get mad, but this anonymous person said, but why does this person go live every day? I don't want to say it. I said because they're making good money. And I said once they start making good money, they're not going to go live every single day, because they're no longer in a place where they have to go live every day. When you're up and coming talent, you have to go live every day to make your money. But if you're making a video, you making a video and it got 300,000, making a video 400,000, making a video 800,000, you don't need to go live Monday through Friday, because those videos going to pay you good money. All right. So this award show is going to be in Atlanta. April the 30th is going to be in Atlanta. And I want to give a special shout out to Dova Queen. She said she want to be my date. She asked me and she said, I want to go with you to be your date for the award show. I've been knowing her for a while. It's going to be on April the 30th in Atlanta. If you live in Atlanta, I want you to come. If you want to come down there, once I get all the information, I will send it to y'all. Okay. Once I get the information, I'm going to send it to y'all. But yeah, I'm going to send it to y'all. Yeah, so definitely going to send it to y'all. Once I get the information, okay. And I've known her personally. I've met her personally. And so if y'all want to attend and say, hey, I want to attend the award show, April the 30th. And yeah, April the 30th. So definitely, that definitely is. And I love her, love her support. I've met her. And so seeing her again in Atlanta is going to be great. And seeing some of the supporters in Atlanta are going to be awesome. And so I think once we do the award show, then we can go out to eat after the award show. So that's going to be like the idea of it. Yeah. So yes. Okay. Do you think going live is better than posting pre-recorded videos? With whatever pre-recorded videos, releasing content is good for business, whether it's pre-recorded and whether it's live. If you do it a lot, because it take a while to get in the algorithm, you will see. When I post like my YouTube shorts, I posted. Let me give you an example. I posted YouTube shorts, and I post a YouTube short and it got 1.3 thousand views. Post another YouTube short off of my content. It's my content. Post a YouTube short 1.9 thousand. I post another YouTube short 1.8 thousand. So post another YouTube short 9.9 thousand. So that's just another vehicle for content. That's another vehicle to introduce, because you got a lot of people, all they like to watch is short videos. So why not cater toward that base? And I've done this before it came out to be trendy. I said, and now I'm going to do more of it in 2023 of YouTube shorts. And once I've gotten an email that YouTube is going to start paying us for YouTube shorts in the middle of January, and for YouTube original, meaning that it's going to be my content, it's me for the content, because they don't want to pay us if you're using somebody else's content for it. No, they want it to be original content, meaning original content. So like your content, not using somebody else's content. They want it to be original. So we are posting that the YouTube short to we're going to continue to post it. And with the YouTube shorts, you go and it's like a whole section on the YouTube shorts. And it's like a whole section of that where you can click on the YouTube shorts. Some of y'all witnessed some of my YouTube shorts. I think some of y'all done it for the YouTube shorts. Some of y'all have done it already. I think some of y'all have went in there. Some of y'all had commented on the YouTube shorts. So that's like another source of prop, another, what I call a promotion tool that you can use that. So when people say, oh my gosh, I love his YouTube shorts, let me go watch a longer video. And then with those YouTube shorts, you can put it on Instagram, you can put it on TikTok, you can put it on all you can put it everywhere, because I watch a lot of YouTube shorts. Actually, I've caught myself watching more YouTube shorts than I did actual videos, like long form videos. Long form videos are like the lengthy videos. But YouTube shorts I watch a lot I catch myself all the time on YouTube shorts, and I just be watching the shorts. I watch out, and you can be watching 2 hours and you can watch over 20, 30, 40, 60, 80 videos because it's just that short. Okay. And so, and if you're not a type of person that like YouTube shorts, that's you. You know what I'm saying? But other people like the, like the YouTube shorts. So those are to reach a different demographic. And then you also post it on TikTok, because a lot of people on my TikTok, that's a whole nother audience right there. And so what I do for a lot of YouTubers, you can say, okay, let me post a 60-second clip or 30-second clip from my long form video, and let me post it on TikTok. Let me post it on Instagram. Let me post it on even the Facebook Reel. So I've started saying, okay, I'm going to post it on all the platforms, and I'm going to put my tags. This is the Wiley Show, and I'm going to post it for everyone on all of those forums. and you're going to see a shift of ratings going to go up, shift in subscribers just based on the short videos. All right. Thank you so very much. Okay, so we're looking for another moderator, and we're gonna make sure we get the moderator to come in to become moderators. We will let you all know about it. I'm 90% sure who I want to be a moderator. I want to let y'all know about it. So I'm gonna let you all know about it. So I'm 90% sure about it. Okay. Absolutely. Like YouTube shorts are like a fun size, like a piece of it. So, and it's definitely great. And that's how you can grow your business with YouTube short. And you're gonna see other YouTubers are gonna follow my lane because we are trendsetter, and I've already started that trend. You're gonna see more of them post YouTube shorts. They're gonna post TikTok. They're gonna post reels. They're gonna post more of that because, of course, they watch the show, and you're gonna see that trend of other content creators following the YouTube short idea. All right. Thank you all so very much. We will see y'all in the next video. It is 2:00 in the morning. Make sure y'all like the video. If y'all want to see more content, continue to watch because that encouraged me to do more content. Thank you so very much. I will see y'all later. Peace.